All right, our News 4 Investigates team has been looking into waste found on a residential property in Niagara Falls.
And tonight we have new details about some of the testing the state did at a home on 99th Street and the family's plea with the state to pay to move them out of their home. Joining us now again, News 4 Investigates producer Dan Telvok. Dan, good to see you. Thanks for being here on another very contentious and important and concerning issue. Tell us, give us the background of what's going on at this home on 99th Street.
Right, so they were putting in a pool, above ground pool. They have 3 kids, typical summer thing to do. And while digging, they came across some really unusual material, stuff that I've never seen before on a residential property, right? And they didn't know what it was, and they were very scared, so they called the authorities to come in and do some, just tell them what it could be. And but they, you know, both Jocelyn and Dan McKiernan, they own the home. They kind of walked me through the whole discovery thing, and we'll watch some of that now.
So we had them out here to do the excavation and installation for the leveling. They had to do trenching over there. They were pushing out these soil piles, and what I thought was just going to be dirt, we started walking around them and started seeing fragments and pieces. These fragments and pieces looked like graphite rods, carbon rods, molds, transistors, electrical components, foreign soil that's like stained and dirty. We just didn't know what we were looking at, but we knew it wasn't dirt, and it wasn't supposed to be here.
Doesn't look like it was even that deep under that grass there. What has the DEC done? What are they saying?
Right, so they did go out there. They collected soil samples. They collected samples from their sump pump, which is just groundwater. And those lab results came this week and last week, and I've got them on my desk, and I kind of looked over them. And there were some concerns there about particularly lead, which is a neurotoxin, very dangerous for kids. They have 3 children, I'll remind you. And, you know, it was very high. One of the test results was 24 times what would be safe for a residential property. Wow. Right? But here's the issue. A lot of these results, the DEC questioned, they may not be accurate. There was cross-contamination issues. The sump pump, they didn't use some of the right equipment, so there could be issues there. So there's doubt on, are these results ones that we can rely on? And, you know, they're telling the family that it's not hazardous. And they're telling me they don't believe that. And there's some symptoms that they're having that Jocelyn describes to me right now in this clip.
I get a headache the minute I come outside. I got lightheaded when he found that piece and showed me. I picked it up and got immediately lightheaded. I could smell it. It's been making him very sick, to the point where we've just tarped it and said, okay, we're going to leave it and stop touching it. We don't know what this is, but it's not safe.
You got to feel for them, because I'm sure they're at wit's end and they've got lots of questions, lots of concerns, and a family to deal with. So what are they hoping that the DEC, what are they hoping the state does for them?
Well, they've sent 2 letters, and that for a while they weren't getting any response, but they want to be relocated. They want out of that house. They want off that property. They're most concerned about the kids. And I get it, right? I get it. The state told them last night, no. Wow. We don't see anything, an acute risk here to move you out. We're going to, you know, at this point, we need to do more work here to determine what's going on. But they're not moving them. And that really stressed out the parents. It really did.
What is next here? So is the DEC going to go in and do more investigating here? What is a timeline on all of that as well?
Right. So they are going to go back. And it seems that they're going back because those other test results may not be all accurate, which, you know, is not good. So they're going back. They're going to do more extensive testing. They're going to both inside and outside of the house, and maybe look at whether or not this material has to be removed, like the soil, like dig it all up and get it out of there, and whether or not it is, you know, do more testing to determine if it's hazardous. But right now they're saying it's not hazardous. But, you know, that raises questions. Well, how could you say it's not hazardous when you're calling into question the lab results, right? Like, if the lab results are wrong, then how can you say it's not hazardous? What, you know, the lead is hazard. That is not good. That lead result, if that comes out to be real, that's dangerous.
Well, we know you'll stay on top of it without question, Dan, as you have for the past several years on this and other very similar issues. Dan Telvok, investigative producer here at Channel 4. Thanks, Dan.
Thanks, Dan.